Credit Bureau failed to respond within 30 days. Now, James, you can come in. They failed to respond within 30 days. Okay, check it out. Hold on for a second, James. Check it out. James, hold on for a second. Do we give the credit bureaus 30 days or do we give them 40 days? How many days do we give them, James?
I do 40.
Yeah, 40.
Why 40?
For the mail.
What?
5 there to mail, 5 to mail back.
That's right. You got to give them 40 days, right? James, what were you going to say, James?
I thought you was ready for me to explain what.
Oh no, you said that you sent out the letter. This is perfect for James. He said that he hasn't heard anything back from the credit bureaus in 45 days. Is that right? James, that's right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So look, check this out.
Yes.
This is perfect. You're going to get this. You're going to get this more often than you think. They don't respond within 40 days. What are we going to do? What do we do, Marie? What do you do if they don't respond in 40 days? Miss Green.
I send out another dispute letter stating that they haven't responded.
And then what else?
And that they respond, or I'm going to take action by contacting the one company. I forget the name of it.
Consumer Financial Protection Bureau?
Yes.
Okay, that's her. Okay, that's hers. What about you, Miss Cole? If we don't respond to you in 40 days, what you gonna do about it?
Ask for deletion.
How? Hold on a second. Hold on, Miss Cole.
Okay.
Miss Holland, like, how would you ask them for deletion? What would you say?
I forgot my mic was on. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself. I send a letter that's in the software about them not responding within the time period, so they must delete.
Okay, all right. So she goes directly for the letter. They must delete. Cool. Miss Coles, what about you?
I would also send out the second round of validation letter, as well as a copy of my initial letter, and I would also CC the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
Okay. So James, this is for you, James. Like
I hear you.
Yeah, all of these.
I'm writing notes.
Yeah, all of these ways of responding is for you. Ebony, how
I
you
have another little, I'm sorry, I have another little tactic because I'm also a notary. So I would also send the affidavit stating, you know, what I've sent and that they haven't responded.
All right, perfect. Ebony, what's your response normally for that?
So first, I would ask if it went by United States Post Office, did James mail it himself though, or did James use an online service? Because if it was an online service,
I mailed it.
Go ahead.
I mailed it myself, Ebony.
Okay, that's good. Online services do those 2-panel windows, and if it looks like it comes from a credit repair business, we go to the bottom of the barrel. They'll get to us when they feel like it. And then my second thing would be is always log in and check the Identity IQ first, or Smart Credit, to see if anything was updated, because I do different things that gives them the email address to my client. And then they email updates to my client, and my client don't get physical mail. Most of my clients get emails from Experian. Experian don't mail my clients anything ever anymore. It's almost always email. So with that being the case, if you did those two things, then the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has an online form that you can go in and you can click the little links on how to file a complaint online for failure to respond. They will message the credit bureau, and the credit bureau will answer in 15 days. And if the credit bureau doesn't answer in 15 days, then the CFPB will side in favor of you. And then that item will be removed until it can be validated later.
So when you say validated later, they can put it back on.
Oh yeah, so that's what I love when I hear you guys, because I'm like, if it came off because of failure to respond, oh, it can come back. The FCRA says that they have to answer in 30 days or it's removed, but if they answer after 30, it can be added back. It doesn't say they can't never answer and add it back. So yes, it can come back.
But they also have to notify you within 5 days of reinsertion.
Right. There you go. Uh-oh, we got some people who know what they talk about on here now. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. See, Ebony
Thank
just.
you all for that information.
What'd you say, James?
I was thanking everybody for that information.
Hey, hey, look, I'm keep trying to tell everybody this is what this is all about. You know what I mean? This is what it's about. It's about different minds, different strategies, different thought processes, right? Lord have mercy. I mean, I learned from all of you. You know what I mean? I mean, just imagine if you just keep taking notes, if you really become a student, right? And you really break all this stuff down, just imagine how much better you will be as a processor, right? All right. Anybody else? Anybody else has Mr. Johnson? What's up, man? What's up, brother? Aaron.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. So what you got any thoughts on like a response?
If they ask for saying that it's already valid?
No, if they don't respond within 30 days or 40 days.
Oh, if they don't respond, like I said, I go into the vault and send a letter saying that, hey, I haven't heard from anything from you guys. Can you please delete or update to verify?
Okay, there you go. So you know what? The second round, you can either go with a follow-up letter or you can go straight to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, just like they said. You know what I mean? The credit bureaus are not doing what they're supposed to do. Okay. I remember when the Consumer Financial, do you guys remember that when the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau says, we'll just give them as much time as they need to respond because of COVID? Ebony, do you have the exact wording of that one?
I have the exact article. If you want me to drop it in the chat, I'll drop it in the chat. I have the exact article. They changed it back on April 30th though, but I have the original one. I'll drop it in the chat. Yeah,
you can drop it just in case somebody want to read it, right? So there we go. Failure to respond in 30 days. That's one. We got 4 or 5 people who responded on how to deal with that. All right. James, did that answer your question for you?
Yes, it did.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. The next one. Credit bureaus did not provide procedures. They did not provide procedures. Credit bureau did not. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that they did not provide their procedures?
No.
The method in which they verified.
Yes. That's who
they did their investigation.
Oh, Miss Cole, you must be studying. You must have some training on them. Yeah, she know what the H. You what? Okay.
I done read the book and I done did all of it.
Now be careful. I gotta be careful, Miss Cole. She may catch me on a few things. Okay, so Miss Cole. So what does that mean? Like if you get a letter back, like why would the credit bureau send? Why would not? Okay, let me. What do you have to do? Like what letter would you have to send out to them in order for them not to provide the procedures?
You said what letter would I have to send to them?
Yes, I said they didn't provide the procedures. What letter would you have to send?
So I'm suspecting that a method of verification was sent and you asked for specific documents. And in response, they didn't give you what you asked for. So then therefore it's a violation because you're entitled to know where they got their information and where was it furnished from. Okay.
All right. So I want to ask everybody the question. They didn't. So you requested. Why would you? Okay. Anybody can. Thank you, Ms. Cole. Why would you ask the credit bureau for their method of verification, validation? Why would you ask them that? Yes, sir. Joanne. Can't hear you.
What about now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can go back behind them and say, for example, they reached out to Lexus, and then so if they said they got this from Lexus, then if you go to Lexus and Lexus say they don't have it, then that means that they're lying. So that's why you were asked, just so you can confirm if they're telling the truth about where they got the information from.
Okay, so when will you send that letter? Anybody? Like what process? Like in your flow of disputing, when would you send that letter? At what point would you send it?
Would it be when they say they've verified or completed their investigation after your first round of letters?
It could be, yeah. It could be after the first round. It could be anytime pretty much, right? It could be anytime.